sometimes we just need to shake things up a little, you know? I've been feeling in a bit of a food rut lately, so I decided to shop at Sprouts this week, and I wanted to see if I could find some new things to try, maybe get a little dinner inspiration. I was also curious to see how much it would cost to shop at Sprouts for like my weekly groceries compared to normally shopping other places. And let me tell you, it was a success. We found some new things to try that we really liked. We had some great dinners, even though it's kind of the back to school chaos this week and it's really busy, we still had some really fantastic weeknight dinners. So let me share with you exactly what I purchased at Sprouts and also what we ate, some of the meals we made with those things to get out of a food rut, to bust the boredom, so to speak. Here is my haul from Sprouts, which include a lot of new or different things for us to kind of shake things up a little bit. Not so new are my produce selections, kind of typical for this time of year. I've got some berries, blueberries and strawberries, a couple of cucumbers, a big cantaloupe, some cherries, peaches, 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 peaches. Some limes, some sugar snap peas, a Caesar salad kit, plus some romaine hearts, and then a bag of lemons. The bag is a little dirty, but the lemons look okay inside, so I'll probably just take them out and wash them and put them away. I have some lunch meat here. This is the boar's head cracked black pepper turkey breast. We have a little bit left from the last time I bought lunch meat, so I only got a half a pound, and then some sliced cheese for sandwiches. I have one child going back to school this week, so I've got to have some lunch packing things. A big thing of shredded Parmesan cheese, and I'm actually kind of disappointed. I thought this was a brand I purchased before that did not have anti-caking agents in it, but it does say cellulose. It just doesn't melt as easily. It'll still work, and what I'm going to use it for, it'll be fine. But typically I buy the wedges because when you shred them yourself, they melt easier. But this brand, I thought, did not have the cellulose powder in it, but it says on the label that it does. Oh well. Some butter, some cream, needed that for a recipe, and then also some whipped cream cheese, frequent flyer in our pantry for sandwiches and for crackers and cream cheese as a snack for the kids. This is new to me, whipped dip. It is a cracked pepper dip. Delightfully fluffy with zesty kick of peppercorns. I'm guessing it's got like cream cheese in it. Let's find out. Pasteurized milk and cream, butter, water, salt, black pepper, white pepper, and cheese culture. So I think that'll be nice to try. Future Mindy popping in here to say that this is a 10. This right here, this whipped cracked pepper dip, 10 out of 10. Really, really good. Definitely pick this up if you see it. Some string cheese, and then I was excited to see this. I haven't seen these anywhere else. These are little snacking cheeses. They're pre-portioned, but it's smoked black pepper. Can you tell that I'm on like a cracked black pepper kick here? How many things in my grocery haul do I have that are cracked black pepper? It is still very hot. So for dinners this week, which I will share with you, I'm still looking for really quick options. So that's why there are meats here that are easy to heat and eat, or that heat up in the air fryer or the crock pot. I have some beef smoked sausage, some bacon. I could cook that in the air fryer. I have some meatballs, and then I was delighted to see that the Just Bear has a filet. We have had the chicken nuggets and really like them. I get those at Sam's, but I hadn't seen these before. We're gonna try them out this week with one of the dinners. They're gonna work really well, I think. I got these with my younger daughter, McKenna, in mind. She really likes bean and cheese burritos. I thought these would be easy to heat and eat. She is jumping into volleyball season. I thought this would just be like a good snack or easy lunch option for her. A couple of these blackened salmon fillets, I picked these up at Target a couple months back and really liked them. So I'm gonna use these and these chicken meatballs here from Amy Lou for a lunch prep that I'll be putting together, and I'll show you what I'm doing because it will also involve these ready-made red skin mashed potatoes and then these mashed cauliflower potato. Well, they're not potatoes, but mashed cauliflower that are supposed to be like potatoes. I'm gonna, mix them together. We tried these Brazy Bites a few weeks back and really liked them. It's easy for the kids to throw these into the air fryer, make a snack out of them. So I thought we would try the pizza ones as well because my kids really like the, pizza rolls. And I thought this might be just a slightly different, maybe slightly better option than just the pizza rolls. We'll see. Total impulse buy when I was shopping in Instacart. These were on like clearance for $2.50 a package. And I just thought they might make an easy breakfast one morning this week. Each one of these packages, so 2 of these little potato cakes, which have bacon and cheese, is 250 calories, 16 grams of fat, 15 carbs, and 14 grams of protein. Just in case you're wondering, but there it is. some graham crackers, some pretzel slims. Everybody likes these. I'm not a giant fan because I feel like there's only so many of the pretzels that are actually like whole pretzels, and then you end up with a lot of like partial pretzels and crumbs in the bottom of the bag, but I keep buying them because everybody keeps asking for them and eating them. And then some of this popcorn. This is just a cheddar popcorn. I didn't look to see 130 calories for 3 cups. I mean, for counting calories, I think that's probably not terrible. Probably still better to just pop it yourself, but can be good in a pinch. I am almost out of olive oil, and I forgot to pick it up in my last Thrive Market box. Usually I get it from there, so I went ahead and got a bottle. Tide me over until I can get that next time. And then also some grape jelly. I'm sure since you saw the meatballs, if you watch my channel, if you've watched it long enough, you may realize what it is I'm gonna do with this. I have some bagels for breakfast for the kids, bagels and cream cheese, and then some bread for sandwiches, some tortillas for wraps. And I haven't tried, I've had the La Tortilla Factory and other kinds of tortillas, like other sizes, but I thought we would try these just plain burrito sized tortillas with the wraps that we're going to be making. And then I have picked these up in other places, or I've seen them, you know, advertised other places that I shop, and I keep wanting to try them. So I picked up the Midday Squares in the peanut butter flavor. So I think this is like chocolate peanut butter. And then this one is chocolate cookie dough, maybe? Yeah, this is cookie dough and this is peanut butter. Also, this cookie granola from Purely Elizabeth. This is the oatmeal raisin kind. We've also had the chocolate chip kind, and I've tried the peanut butter kind. It's all really good, but I especially like this, the oatmeal raisin for yogurt. Particularly my favorite yogurts, which are the Dan & Light and Fit apple pie. This is so good with it. Today's video is sponsored by EveryPlate, and I have actually been using EveryPlate for the better part of a year as my meal kit of choice. Just last month, just a few weeks ago, I showed you how I was using EveryPlate to make lunch preps for me and my husband. Last week, I got an EveryPlate box because it was just a really, really busy week, and I wanted to have a few meals that I didn't have to plan myself. Plus, EveryPlate is the most affordable meal kit that I've ever tried, and they have a really great introductory offer for new members, so stay tuned. Keeping it simple from time to time with tried and true recipes isn't necessarily a bad thing, but if you find yourself making the same dishes over and over and over again and you're growing tired of them, then you might enjoy perusing EveryPlate's menu each week. They offer a varied selection of at least a couple dozen recipes, and there are lots of things to try. I have seen pizzas and pasta dishes and burgers and rice bowls and sandwiches and all kinds of different things that you can try from their menu, which rotates each week. The boxes come with just about everything you need to make the meal, including things that have been pre-portioned and measured for your convenience. And they also come with recipe cards that are really easy to follow. Last week we had a delicious bolognese, and I also tried a chicken dish with this really yummy sauce. I ended up turning it into a sheet pan meal. It was so easy. But my favorite one that I have tried so far that I've requested multiple times are the sesame pork rice bowls. I've turned those into lunch preps several times this past year. Plus, a lot of these meals come together in under 30 minutes, which is perfect for busy families. Whether you are looking for the convenience of meals that are ready to make delivered right to your door at an affordable price, or you are looking to try something new and get out of a dinner rut, you can get $1.99 per meal on your first box, plus free heat and eat meals for a month. Use my code CMindyMom199. CMindyMom199 at everyplate.com, or you can follow the link in the description box. That's one free item per box for 4 weeks with a new active subscription, plus $1.99 a meal on your first box. Just go to everyplate.com or follow the link in the description box below and use my code CMindyMom199. And thank you again to EveryPlate for taking a little bit of the work off my plate as a busy mom and for sponsoring today's video. I just whipped up these really easy meal preps using these things right here that I mostly got in my Sprouts haul. I made up this frozen mashed cauliflower according to the package directions. I just heated it up on the stove, and then I added in the already made up red skin mashed potatoes, a little salt and pepper, stirred that all together, and then put it in the bottom of my little meal prep containers here. I cooked up these little salmon fillets. There were 2 of them in the box. I just made them in the air fryer. And then I also had some green beans in the freezer. These are just steam in the bag green beans. I add a little salt and pepper and breadcrumbs to those. So I have 2 of the little salmon meals here with the potato and cauliflower mash and the green beans. And then I have 2 that I used these chicken meatballs, sea salt and cracked black pepper from Amy Lou. And 4 meatballs is a serving, but I figured that I would go ahead and do 6 in each of these containers. So I have 6 of the meatballs on top of the cauliflower potato mash and then the green beans, and that will give us 4 meals, probably lunches for my husband and myself to eat across the week whenever we want. But my kids are getting older, they're in junior high and high school, and honestly, they eat this stuff too, so these probably won't last very long. And I did not heat the meatballs up because I'm gonna be putting these back into the refrigerator anyway, and they're fully cooked, so they'll just heat up when I actually reheat these for lunch. Okay, let's talk dinners. One night this week, people were coming and going at various times. My husband was out of the house for meetings, so I made crispy chicken wraps. I've talked about these so many times. I use a bagged salad kit as a shortcut. Some kind of fully cooked chicken, usually like a chicken fillet or chicken nugget that I can toss in the air fryer, roll it all up in a tortilla or a wrap, and then just scour the kitchen for fruit and chips or something like that to serve alongside. One night this week we had evening activities. We are getting back into the evening sports and activities swing of things, you know, with school starting. McKenna had a volleyball match, Brick had football practice, Ruthie had her first day of school, and I wanted to have something ready kind of earlier in the evening so people could eat it before they went to activities or after. So I just did the crock pot meatballs that the kids love. Any kind of fully cooked meatballs, I throw them into the slow cooker with about a cup of barbecue sauce and a cup of grape jelly. I find that to be the right amount for about a pound of meatballs. So if you're cooking more, you might want to use a little bit more. And then I just heat them up, you know, on low for 3 to 4 hours. On high, they'll be ready in a couple hours in my crock pot. We usually eat these with rice or a baked potato and then some kind of veggie, you know, a salad or maybe even just some steam in the bag broccoli or green beans. One night I made this skillet pasta dish with smoked sausage that a viewer sent me years ago and I keep making. It has fully cooked smoked sausage, pasta, vegetables. I usually use either broccoli or bell peppers, garlic. It's seasoned with Sazone. After I slice up the sausages and then brown them in a skillet for a couple minutes on their own, I add some garlic, add the seasonings, I add the vegetables, a little bit of butter, a little bit of water. I usually just siphon some off from the pasta while it's cooking, about half a cup or so, and let that simmer together. Once the pasta is done cooking, I drain it and then just add it to the pot with the veggies and the smoked sausages. Sprinkle a little shaky canned Parmesan cheese over the top, and that meal is ready in less than 20 minutes. And it is so tasty. There were no leftovers, none. Tonight, I am making chicken Alfredo. I haven't decided if I'm going to make just my standard Alfredo with Parmesan and garlic, a little bit of butter and cream, or if I'm gonna try this spicy rattlesnake pasta from cookmingle.com. I have this pin. Might just be a game time decision. We have no activities taking us out of the house tonight, so I actually have a leisurely evening to cook in my kitchen, so I'm gonna make some kind of Alfredo pasta. And we're also gonna try out those Bear chicken fillets. I decided to do that instead of making chicken in the oven or on the grill. I'll probably whip up a salad, maybe some bread from the freezer, probably put out a few hors d'oeuvres for everybody to snack on while we're hanging out in the kitchen on the one evening this week when we're all at home. The kids actually requested BLTs, so I have all the stuff to make BLTs. We might do that tomorrow night. It'll be Saturday tomorrow night. That'll be a quick and easy meal to have along with, fruit and whatever else we have left from our grocery haul this week. Okay, McKenna's sitting over here in the corner of the kitchen and she said club sandwiches. I think we do have ham and turkey, McKenna. She's thinking of a ham turkey club sandwich with that bacon that I bought. I ordered this Sprouts haul through Instacart so I could just drive to the store and pick it up. And so my Instacart total before tax was a little over $243. I did shop my kitchen before I left, so I had a few items like a little pasta, a little rice, some frozen vegetables that I could use along with the meals that I'm making. But I basically got stuff to make 5 nights worth of meals and several lunch, breakfast, and snack options for the week for my family of 5. Do you ever find yourself in a food rut? Do you ever find yourself kind of tired of eating the same things over and over again? If you do, what do you do to get out of it? Leave me a comment and let me know. Thank you again to Every Plate for sponsoring. Don't forget, you can check them out at the link in the description box. Pick out one of these videos to watch next, and I'll see you there.